Hey everyone, welcome to their top 10 list. Welcome to my top 10 favorite RPG video games. Reason I'm doing this top 10 list is easy. I had a couple of recommendations to do this because I'm doing a lot of video game themed videos and stuff. And everyone's like, well, you love Final Fantasy, you love all these sort of interactive games. Give me your top 10 favorite RPG games. And I'm like, okay, fuck it, why not? So let's get to it. Let's not waste any more time. Here's my top 10 personal favorite RPG video games. And as always, for a top 10 list, you gotta have your honorable mentions. I have sloppy writing, by the way. Anyways, my honorable mentions are Horizon Zero Dawn, Final Fantasy IX, Final Fantasy VIII, Final Fantasy 12, The Outer Worlds, Kingdom Hearts 2, and that's it. I don't know why I paused. That's all of them. And great games. Really good games. Just couldn't meet the top 10 list. But what did meet my top 10 was my number 10. My number 10 is Kingdom Hearts 3. I really like the whole Kingdom Hearts franchise. Some of them, I don't really count them as the Kingdom Hearts trilogy. Just 1, 2, and 3. I consider the consistent story of Sora, Goofy, and Donald Duck on their adventures together, fighting Final Fantasy characters and Disney characters. That's the beauty of Kingdom Hearts. That's my Spyro shirt, by the way. I'm stretching, but also showing it off, so best of both worlds. Kingdom Hearts 3 is a really great game. It came out just 2 years ago. Really good game. I think it's a good fitting end to the story of Sora and his adventure with Goofy and Donald. The villains are great. The Disney worlds they go to, like Frozen and stuff, is really cool, very innovative, very creative. And it just feels like a Disney version of Final Fantasy, and that's why I love Kingdom Hearts so much. And I think the third one is just the better of the trilogy. So Kingdom Hearts 3, really great game. Coming at number 9 is Final Fantasy 15. Yeah, 15. Final Fantasy 15, I still to this day defend Final Fantasy 15. Some people really don't like it all that much. I think it's one of the best Final Fantasies out there. Not the best, but one of them. It's in the top 3 or 4 easily. I just think it's a great game with a great story. I love the story of Noctis and all these, and his boys and his men, and they're basically going on this journey together to find the princess. He has to marry her, but then he ends up, his dad getting killed, then he has to become the new king and stuff. And it's a wild adventure, and I really love the free round game. Again, I said it before, I love turn-based combat the most in Final Fantasy, but the free round combat in Final Fantasy 15 is still really good, still very strong. I like that you have to do like fishing with Noctis, then you gotta do like photography, hunting, and all that stuff. It's really cool. All the side quests are really fun stuff. You get to drive around in this car and stuff. You get to flip the radio. It feels just very real. It feels intimate. You actually feel like you're in the car on this adventure with these 4 guys on this journey, and it's just a great journey with a very sad ending and a kick-ass soundtrack. I love how they do the Stand By Me. It's really great. But yeah, Final Fantasy 15, one of my favorite RPGs. Number 8 is Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. A really good PC game. I used to play this when I was really young. I played it on my buddy's Xbox, but I also played a little on the PC, again, at a buddy's house. Knights of the Old Republic is a really great game. I really wish they could expand on that and maybe make into a show or possibly a movie instead of using the Skywalker stories like Star Wars did. Disney Star Wars did. Stupid. I digress. Star Wars Knights of the Republic is a great RPG game, great free round base game. You get to be a Sith or a Jedi. Choose your quests, choose your story. You get to choose your own path within the game. It's a really cool, awesome game. A bit dated, but still pretty awesome. Number 7 is a recent game, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Another great game. It's almost like Uncharted. It's like an Uncharted meets Final Fantasy meets Star Wars Battlefront. It's really cool. It's the best of both worlds and all 3 elements. You're basically playing as Cal, and you're basically like going through each planet. You're like one of the last surviving Jedis, and you find more Jedis, and you basically have to go through and solve all these like puzzles and ruins. You basically have to take down the sisters, the Night Sisters and stuff, and it's really awesome, really good story, and a very good RPG game. Number 6 is Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Really cool new game. I will say, right, I've said it before, I'm not a big Assassin's Creed fan. I thought Origins was an overrated game. I think a few of them are pretty overrated. Even the third one's very overrated. But this one, I will flat out admit, it's a fucking badass game with a cool character, cool action, great visuals, and it actually it keeps you captivated and interested throughout the whole plot of the game. It's hard, it's difficult, but not the point of Dark Souls where you just want to rip your fucking eyes out. But it's a good game. Honestly, good game. Number 5, Final Fantasy X. This is like my favorite Final Fantasy as a child. I love it. 10-2 sucks the big dick, but 10 is a badass game. I love the story of Titus and Xanarkand going to the world of Spira, basically at 1,500 years into the future. He has to team up with all these guardians to protect the summoner to defeat Sin. It's just a really great game, really great emotional stories, great combat, just all around just lovable game. And I've talked about it before, so yeah, I love Final Fantasy X. Number 4 is Ninokuni 2. Ninokuni 2 is a really awesome game. The first Ninokuni was really great, but the second one's even better. This is just amazing. Imagine Hayao Miyazaki style animation, but like a Final Fantasy medieval story. That's what Ninokuni is. Ninokuni is literally Miyazaki, like Studio Ghibli style, but like a Final Fantasy game. That's fucking amazing. First one was great, but the second one just ups it all. The beautiful animation, great characters, great mythologies and stuff, and just a great absorbing world you go into when you play Ninokuni. But Ninokuni 2 is the better one, the better story, the better characters, and the better ending. So Ninokuni 2. Number 3, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I love Link. I love the world of Zelda. It's a really cool game. It's for the Nintendo Switch. Only for the Nintendo Switch because Zelda is a Nintendo property, just like Mario and shit. So, fucking A. PlayStation just can't get a fucking break. But great game, great story, very good free roam stuff. If you're a Zelda fan, you'll always love it. Anyways, number 2 is God of War. God of War, the new God of War, is the only like RPG game because the other ones don't really count as an RPG game. But this is more of a free roam game. You play as Kratos following with his son, and this is after the death of the wife, and him and his son have to battle all these Norse mythology gods. And yeah, I've talked a lot about God of War 2018 in my ranking of the God of War games. Just God of War is just such a great game. It's brutal, it's violent. It's fucking insane to play. It's a great game, though. It's a really good game. Number 1 is Final Fantasy VII. What else would it be? It's best Final Fantasy, best RPG. I'll put the remake in there as well. Just put both versions because they're both the same story, but mostly the original. The 1997 Final Fantasy VII? Yeah. The PS1 version. But Final Fantasy VII, I've talked a lot about it. Everyone knows it's my favorite video game. Everyone knows it's my favorite Final Fantasy game. It's my favorite PlayStation game. It's like my favorite game ever. So, yeah, of course it's going to be my favorite RPG game. And you'll probably see it number 1 in a lot of other lists in the upcoming year. So, Final Fantasy VII, best RPG game. So, yeah. That was my top 10 favorite RPG games. So, yeah, thank you for the recommendation. In the comment section below, please tell me, did you agree with this top 10 list? If not, give me your guys' top 10 favorite RPG video games in your guys' opinion. Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and join the dark side.